MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Drew Smyly is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, I'm a big fan of Drew Smyly. He's a strike thrower. When he's on, he's got a good enough fastball, good assortment of off-speed pitches. He knows how to pitch. He's not afraid to let his defense work behind him. Solid quality pitcher. I expect him to pitch well in this one.
Ready now is Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Previous battles with Drew Smyly, he's got 8 hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once.
First pitch, 7:06.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The shortstop,
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First offering. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Shoots this down the right field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that
one. Into the box, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Seager, base runner at first with 1 out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough.
Cody at the plate now, as he'll take one up, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of this series. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now is Will Smith. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Three runs already home here. That misses. 2-0.
Looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Three now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It off, but in there for strike 1. There's ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. He's ready. Now the pitch. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in next, A.J. Pollock. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Already 24 to this point in the inning. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
now the 2-0.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Digging in next, Chris Taylor. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, here in 3 already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
No balls and a strike to count. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Truist Park. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Clayton Kershaw gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, we're getting a chance to look at one of the all-time great left-handers. Clayton Kershaw is going to go down as one of the top 5 lefties ever to put on a pair of cleats. He may not throw as hard as he used to, but he still has that good slider curveball combination. He's figured out how to win with diminished velocity. Expect Clayton Kershaw to continue to find ways to get hitters out.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Kershaw, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Ready.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And our winner here will get the opportunity to battle the newly crowned American League champion Chicago White Sox. And congratulations to them on winning the AL pennant. Marcell Ozuna is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first two guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And that's in there for a strike, 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Field in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey.
Here's Corey Seager. Betts is on the move. In there. Now the throw. He is right there for Darno to get his man.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
2 out, nobody on. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that is off the wall. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And late now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He singled in his first AB. Home.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit in the air to right field. Acuna's there for it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 1 for 5. Kershaw looks in. Here's the first pitch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Ozzie Albies stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will track it down. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit.
Batting fifth. Let's shortstop. Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
The third baseman.
Now into the box, Austin Riley. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
1-1 the count now. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And he fouls this one off. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right at 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And wow, very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Now,
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Will Smith, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Man at second with one down, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
the left fielder, number 11.
Ah, that's a nice piece of hitting right there, boys. Through the 5.5, the old Tony Gwynn hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up to third.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That's inside. 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the stretch. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Dodgers lead this one 4-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Drew Smiley.
The pitcher.
First pitch of the AB now.
Smiley.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This is pulled into right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kershaw now on 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Ready with the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Smiley on at first, nobody out. And another foul ball. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Weak grounder down the line at third. And that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number
So
5.
next up will be Freddie Freeman.
Freeman.
Now the first pitch. This is to right field and deep for Freeman. Back goes Betts at the track. The wall. Gone! A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And the Braves have cut things to a 4-2 score.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
To the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1-0 the count. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And that misses for ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Has a look, now the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man.
First pitch on the way. Austin Riley is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was.
And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Clearly enjoying their time here at the new inning set to get underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, this is perfect here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's Mookie Betts as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First offering on its way. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Justin Turner stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
We're starting to see a lot more from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
2-1 after the foul ball there. As a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike three. One left for. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys.
Time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he's back easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Acuna stands at first with one out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And he'll get back in safely. A pause, and the 0-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Grounded to short. He's got it. There's one. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Braves go down quietly. They still trail it here 4-3. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First offer.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Next, it'll be Will Smith. He went down on strike his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. That misses. 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. 2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves 3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna. Kershaw looks in. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 pitch on the way.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the series, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The pitcher.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone! Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing the heart of the plate.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Albies.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Julio Urias, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. So up steps Ozzie Albies, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the pitch.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happened.
Joe Kelly, a 6 foot 1 inch right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Now the first pitch. Fouled away. Albies leads off second with nobody out. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Betts, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Albies rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Austin Riley is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Hit down the 3rd baseline. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Austin Riley is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. From the stretch, Christian Pache comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Sean Newcomb takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, number 11, A.J.
And now the first pitch. And he waits the curveball there. No balls and a strike. Bouncer up the middle. Albies picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Up next, Chris Taylor struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2-1 the count. Into the windup, and here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Another one sent foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. It's out of here. Chris Taylor with a solo shot, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Into the box, Joe Kelly, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Darno gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Freddie Freeman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1, well below the zone. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 1-2. And he popped him up. Pollock on the run. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Marcell Ozuna will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 7-5. 7th inning ready to roll. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another 1-2 delivery. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard
Turner swings, and it's a very well-hit ball to left. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Cody Bellinger at the now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's just 1 for 13. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that brings up Smith. From the belt, kicks and deals. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Like the Braves are going to get a left throwing in their bullpen. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Pache is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Dodgers. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
0-2, here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 5. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Got him. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Austin Riley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They're still up 7-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris.
The first baseman, Max Nlcs.
first pitch on the way. Max Muncy is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was this one here.
Here's another 1-2. Weak chopper to the left side. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Darno has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Stepping up is Chris Taylor, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. The batter will be Christian Pache. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The center fielder.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First offering. The 1-0 home. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Taylor onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Johan Camargo is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
For my money, there's nothing better than a see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're on to the 9th now in game number 5. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Austin Barnes is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. From the stretch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. His career line against Will Smith, he's 1 for 2. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Drilled to the right side. Freeman's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate is Mookie Betts. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Swanson shading to his right. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Next to dig in, Corey Seager. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball.
He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Dodgers here tonight.
This was a fun game to watch all the way around. There was lots of action, 12 total runs scored on the board, and a pretty close finish to boot.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Tonight's final. The Atlanta Braves trail 3-2 in this series. Drew Smyly takes home the win. Clayton Kershaw was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Drew Smyly. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.